We're here in Don Salvador. Wow, we've just called it a shop. Show you where we are. This is a very, very bad bend. We nearly got killed here. We nearly got killed on this bend. Anyway, I'm not going to chat about this bend actually. What I'm going to chat about, we went to Concilian yesterday. And in fact, you'll see my video this today, what I uploaded this morning. Or early this morning, I'm sure it was. Anyway, when we came back from Concilian yesterday, Jumet Park, when we came back from Concilian yesterday, we just finished, we went for dinner. So we went for dinner in Concilian, and there were the police with guns. So as we came to the farm shop, the farm school, there were police just round the bend. So I slowed down and I indicated past the police, and I went round the police very slowly. Yeah, I always do anyway. Us English guys, we normally do drive safely most of the time, unless we are racing over the mountain. But you still have to be safe anyway. So we come through past the farm shop in Concilian, and where Concilian is, like I said, there were the police on the corner of the bed. I'll take you and show you. And they all had guns. And all the barangay, all the guys in the barangay was out. So I knew something bad had happened. And I said to the girlfriend, why's all the police here? It didn't look normal. I should have turned round actually. Now we've just got here to the shop chatting to the lady. This is in Concilian, through Mercia Concilian. There was a police officer shot. So they shot him dead. So I don't know what happened, but I know there was a big argument and the barangay was arguing. So there was a big rumble. And one of the police officers actually got shot. So God bless. I mean, wow, they just came to break the trouble up, and one of the police officers got shot dead. I chat about it when I get home. We're in Don Salvador. Thumbs up, take care, God bless. Guys, we're in Don Salvador. That's the crazy bend. Right, so it actually looks like they're building a pebble wall. So that's it, look. Pebble wall. Here in Don Salvador. I'll have a little walk around and show you from that position. You can see, look, they're going all the way around with big footings. That's what they're doing, look. Going all the way around with big footings. See that pebble wall? That's what they're doing. So it looks like they're actually widening this bend. So they'll probably be widening this bend. But you can see there's a big dig out there, big footing. So that's what they're doing. Looks like they're widening the bend and they're building a pebble wall. How nice is that? Here in Don Salvador. Hi guys, we're here in Don Salvador. Well, we've just come to have a look. Looks like that's your school uniform, school dress code. So that's what we're going to do actually, just going to have a little walk around the school. So that's what we're doing. This is Joveline's old school. We're actually going to have a walk round it. Wow. Don't know where she's disappeared to. So we're in Don Salvador. That's where you get a nice little wash. The water's been turned off. So that's where you get a nice little wash. So this is Joveline's old school. As you know, well, you will know now, Joveline is a native. Her papa was born here in Don Salvador, so they're natives of Don Salvador. If I tell you the family name and you live in Don Salvador, you will know the name. So that's where we are, look. We're in Joveline's old school. How nice is that? We're not too far off the town of Don Salvador, so we're not too far away. Wow, it's quite big actually, and they're quite nice, the schools here in the Philippines. You know, they are quite nice. Some lovely flowers, absolutely beautiful. So how nice is that? Let's have a look. Looks like there's a nice drawing, and there's a beautiful church as well, guys. We're going to stop, and it's on the way back up the lane on the road. So it's on the way back up the lane. And there's a road there at the back. I think we're going to go and go down that road, see what's there. So we're going to be exploring a little. Another washroom for the kids, look. So that's where we are, looking Don Salvador. She's there. So that's it, look. I mean, actually, in my country, people can't walk into schools. Why? Because they break in here, they'd pull the bars off, they'd vandalise it, they'd smash the place up. You know, they'd break the locks off. In my country, this is what had happened. They'd break the locks off, and you get the odd few. What would actually, that TV there, it'd be gone. Won't be no TV in this school if it were my country. Because people would break in and they'd take the TV. Having said that, you know, my country's not a poor country. So what's going on? Don't know what's going on with England. But that's what happens. That's true. It's what happens. So, you know, it's this, like I said, it's Joveline's old school, and they're all the same. All the schools in the Philippines are basically the same. That's a nice green. So it looks like they're working. So, like I said, Papa was a native here of Don Salvador. So that's in my country, England. You know, you couldn't really leave. You know, you couldn't leave gates open or doors open because everything would just get burgled and taken. So that's it. I don't know why, but they've got a lovely covered court here. Looks quite new. And like I said, looks like a stage up there as well, what we've just walked past. But this is Joveline's old school, and we're going to have another walk. So when she was a little girl, this is where she came. So we're going to have another walk. You'll see the mountains there of Don Salvador. Let me blow it up. Let's have a look. Can we do that? Absolutely lovely. So that's the mountain, look, what you see from the school. So that's one of the mountains here, Don Salvador, near Jamac Peak. So, absolutely lovely. So that's where we are, look. Just change settings. So, absolutely beautiful. Like I said, guys, you couldn't do this in England. And most of the security here, they let you in the school to look round the school. You know, if you're going to bring your kids to this school, that's what they do. It's quite a friendly country. You know, and people don't, as far as I know, people don't come and break into the schools. Like England, you know, England, there's cameras everywhere, you know, there's security everywhere, and that's that. Simple as that, really. So it makes you wonder. So this is it, Joveline's old school. Looks like a water system. So it does look like a water system. Need a new gimbal. Oh, let's have a look. Look at that, how lovely is that? Very nice. Right, can you read that? Tribu Isa DSB Don Salvador Benedicta. So that's it, look. Don Salvador, 1983. Don Salvador. So lovely, that's telling a story. Wow, it's quite nice. It's like beaded. So, as I said, it's telling a story. That's the mountains. I don't know if that's... Yeah, that's the road up into Don Salvador. It just says DSB for, it says there, Municipality of Don Salvador. You'll have to excuse my reading, you know. It weren't my forte really, school. I didn't like school, I never went to school. So that's it, look. One of the schools here in Don Salvador. We're near the town. And it's a long story, actually. I won't actually go into it. You know, like I said, Joveline's grandma, grandmother, grandpa, they were born here, they farmed here, you know, they farmed the land. And it's really a long story. But like I said, it's quite a story, so I won't go into it. See, they've even left the key in. They've left the key in the door because probably somebody's painting or doing some work here. Or the painter comes for a cup of tea. So that's it. You know, you walk in and there's no big deal. You know, if you walk into a school in England, there'd be police at that gate there. They'd be taking your name and address. They might even handcuff you up. So that's my country, UK, England. And by the sounds of it, the UK, England, it's got really bad since I left. So since I actually left the UK, it's actually got really bad, guys. A lot of bad things going off there. Yeah, wow. I mean, if I get back to the UK, wow. Well, I'll make some blogs. So I'll reverse the camera. So that's it, like I said. We're at Joveline's old school. She's taking her time, a long time. Probably got a lot of memories here as a kid. You know, because they actually left here and they went back to Mercia. Well, she went to a few different islands actually, you know. Like I said, long story. You'd have to go on to her YouTube channel and you'd have to ask her questions. But, you know, Don Salvador, wow. You know, she would actually love a property here in Don Salvador. You know, guys, you're going to have to be quite a rich person to buy a property here. Yeah, you can do it. You can do it, but you're going to have to be quite a rich person to buy a property here. So, you know, all Joveline's family and cousins, and she's got a lot. They're all here. They all live in Don Salvador. Now then, I'll try to reverse the camera. I'll just turn it round. Don't ask me what this is. Looks like somebody's welding. Looks like somebody's carpentry. And it looks like somebody's got my job at the bottom, sweeping up. So, how nice is that? So, we're going to go up to the church in a minute from this school. I came to the church actually, I'll tell you when I get up there. Came 2019, 2018. It's quite a lovely church. So I'll have a little walk down here. And then I'll wait for Joveline. But look, you know, I know for a fact my helmet's going. I know for a fact my helmet will be there. See that bike? So I know for a fact my helmet's still going to be there on bike. So that's it, look. Looks like that's the principal's, you know, principal sits there. And that's the entrance for the kids and whoever comes in. So that's the school here in Don Salvador. Right, so we're going to get off up into Don Salvador town. But before we do, we're going to go down this road here.
I got flowers.
Where's flowers from?
There, on that little garden there.
Ah.
I want to plant.
So they're cuttings. Some new cuttings. Right, so cuttings from Don Salvador. Yeah, we'll grow them. We can grow them easy. So we've got some cuttings from Don Salvador. It's alright. So what we're going to do, guys, we're going, like I said, we're about 300 yards, 400 yards off Don Salvador town centre. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to have a little run down there on bike. And then there's a beautiful church up here, beautiful little church. where Joveline used to be a choir singer. So that's what we're going to do. Because it looks like there's a fence down there and it looks like there's a big drop off. But we are in the mountains, so take care, God bless. We're off up to the church, but we're going to go and explore down this road. So here at Don Salvador, Benedicto, and that's Joveline's old school. Absolutely beautiful. We're at the church here in Don Salvador. And it looks like Joveline's just gone to the main door of the church. And her grandmother's, not grandmother, sorry. Guys, we're here at Don Salvador at the church. Wow. How nice is that? Absolutely beautiful. Don Salvador Benedicto. Absolutely fantastic. That's where we are, guys. Absolutely gorgeous. We might just light a candle before we go. Funny thing is, like I said, this is the church. And that's Joveline stood in the entrance. And like I said, she's got a big family here. And she's actually just bumped into her godmother. Because her godmother actually works here at the church. So that's them two, look. How nice is that? Absolutely beautiful. So we were here actually 2019. I get at it, so it is quite a beautiful church, guys. Quite a beautiful church. So that's it, look. How nice is that? So, what's that? 10 Commandments? I guess it's 10 Commandments. Love one another. I have loved you, Jesus, King of mercy. Trust in you. Amen. So this is it, look. So we'll have a little quiet walk around. Last time we came, this church were empty. So it were empty actually. So that's it, look. So try and get you a video. So guys, I'm going to try and get in this church for you. Just try and sort my dongle. So that's it, look. Hey, like I said, it's a really beautiful church. Because we came in 2019. Absolutely beautiful. I'll show you some of these statues actually, guys. Absolutely lovely. How nice is that? Wow. Absolutely gorgeous. Here in Don Salvador in the church. Absolutely spectacular. The Church of Don Salvador. Absolutely beautiful, guys. Wow. So that's it, look. Beautiful church, Don Salvador. Absolutely gorgeous. Wow. Quite beautiful. Absolutely lovely. So we're here in Don Salvador, Benedicto. We're in one of the churches here where Joveline was a choir singer. Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely spectacular. Just look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Wow. And it's a God bless. Absolutely gorgeous. Wow. So, try and get a little video. Like I said, all the kids are here singing. So, beautiful church of Don Salvador. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh, this is the church of Don Salvador. And like I said, Joveline's talking to her godmother. Like I said, a lot of her family live here. So she always bumps into someone. Absolutely beautiful church. Now the kids are out of the church. I want to go in and see some of the statues. But that's a beautiful old church here of Don Salvador. Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful templates on the wall. Oh, absolutely gorgeous templates. Really nice, guys. Beautiful church. Absolutely beautiful portrait on the church wall. How nice is that, guys? Absolutely gorgeous. Don Salvador Benedicto. Absolutely lovely. Absolutely beautiful. What do you think to that for a candle then? How nice is that? And then it goes over to a big beautiful shell. Wow, absolutely gorgeous. Oh, we've got a little star here, and she's there. Kubu in Maria. Absolutely lovely food. A lot of bikers come here, guys. It's a bikers cafe. Over 200 on a Sunday. So a lot of motorbikers come here. So this is where we are, look. In Don Salvador. Absolutely lovely. So that's where we are. You can't miss it. Come up the hill very slowly. And that's where we are, look. And a lot of motorbikers come here because I've actually passed and seen a lot here. So that's where we're going back to Murcia. Absolutely beautiful. So that's where we are. And the Filipino lady that owns it speaks very good English, look. Filipino motorcycle tourism. Absolutely spectacular. Where's the dog? Oh, she's there, look. She's there, famous. Have a beautiful day here in Don Salvador.